Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of our podcast. I'm pumped to dive into a really relatable topic today, the plateau effect in language learning. You know that feeling when you're pushing through your studies, and suddenly it seems like you've hit a brick wall in your progress?
Oh man, totally. I can imagine how frustrating that must be. What's it like when you're trying to master something new and everything just feels so stagnant, right?
Exactly. It's like you're eagerly waiting to level up, but instead, it's as if you're stuck in a video game with no clear path to the next chapter. I remember a friend of mine who was learning Spanish. He spent years in classes but felt completely stalled. He was this close to throwing in the towel.
No way! That's so disheartening. What did he finally do to break through that wall?
Well, he took a dramatic turn. He started watching Spanish telenovelas, chatting with native speakers, and even changed his phone's language settings. Suddenly, he was immersed in the language all around him.
Wow, that's pretty bold. It totally makes sense though, right? It's kind of like when someone gets stuck in a workout rut and needs to shake things up to see real results.
Exactly. That's the power of immersion. When you start living in the language, you're not just hitting the books, you're absorbing the culture, the nuances, and the rhythm. The asterisk music times asterisk of the language, as I like to say.
I see what you mean. So, what about hobbies? Can they play a role in this too?
Absolutely. Let's say you enjoy cooking, watch cooking shows in English. Or if you're a gamer, search for games with English dialogue. It's less about formal lessons and more about engaging with what you love.
Oh, that reminds me. I read somewhere that the best way to learn is through your passions. So you're saying to focus on content first and, worry about grammar later?
Exactly. Now, speaking of passion, let's introduce our phrase of the day. Emma, do you want to share it with our listeners?
Oh, sure. I'm so excited. All right, so today's expression is to figure out. It basically means to solve a problem or understand something after some thought, right?
Perfect. Just like how instead of saying, I'm trying to understand this math problem, you would say, I'm trying to asterisk times figure out times asterisk this math problem. It just has a better ring to it, don't you think?
Yes, and it sounds way more confident. Could you give an example from, real life where you had to actually figure something out?
Absolutely. I remember trying to assemble IKEA furniture without the instruction manual. I had to figure out how to build a complex bookshelf purely by trial and error. Lots of errors, trust me.
Oh gosh, what a challenge. Haha. That must have been super intimidating at first, right?
Exactly. But that's where the real learning kicks in. Mistakes are truly our best teachers.
Right. So we shouldn't be afraid of making mistakes then?
Exactly. They're proof of your effort. As we dig deeper in future episodes, we'll explore this idea of fear and failure. It's super important for growth.
Ooh, I can't wait for that. So, to wrap this up, what's the main takeaway for our listeners?
Oh, consistency is key. It's better to dive into 10 minutes of English every day than to cram for hours only once a few weeks. It's all about making it a daily habit.
That's solid advice. Before we finish, should our listeners do something with the phrase, to figure out?
Yes, we challenge you to write a sentence using to figure out in the comments below. We love reading your creative sentences.
Yay! And honestly, even if it's just a simple sentence, that's a win.
Exactly. Thanks for joining us today. Stay curious and keep on practicing.
Yeah, take care everyone.
And see you next time.
Bye for now.